I think the Nigma draft is very funky. I'm maybe a little bit too crazy to my taste.
You know, Nigma, they didn't get what they wanted. They come back towards their side of the map, and we just catch them, which is kind of what they've done here with Mind Control. We'll see if they can get this kill in the Darkseer. BZM nearby with an Aether Remnant. As long as he lands that, it's first blood secured, and that's exactly what it is.
So they're going to try to force Taiga to... They should try to force Taiga to share... Oh, he might actually be dead here. A really good stun from Miracle.
It landed right on the edge, and Taiga getting down to one shot left, and GH gets that kill.
Obviously, Carapace is a very hard, spell to work around, but Hex is the best answer, because then you just Hex the Carapace, and you can wait out for the stun. So yeah, Nyx and Puck, you think of Lion.
Stun out through on a Miracle, but now Taiga needs to run.
He'll probably die here.
He's got the Hex, but he doesn't have the life, and Miracle gets a kill over in the bottom lane.
Laundry though, he's having like a perfect game.
40 and 20, I was going to mention it, but it feels like we were talking around the map. They're still putting the pressure on a Miracle. He's got to be a little bit careful with Ammar just committing to this one, the rolling death, and again, Taiga trying to follow it up, trying to find something. Instead, they'll focus their attention onto GH with BZM coming over from the side. So he gets Miracle. KuroKy comes in with an Impale. It'll end up being a 1-for-1 trade, but do they get anything more out of this one? GH under the tower, but that's not home base. That's not safe. So BZM, he'll get the double kill, and they take out GH.
I mean, to be fair, I feel like Sumail should have been bottom, countering the gank from the Void Spirit. He just had no TP, so maybe we missed that part where he had to waste his TP, and maybe OG had that info. This is the coil. He might actually die here. It's going to be really close.
Yeah, the stun follow-up and the Illusory Orb, they do finally get a kill onto Ammar, so that's exactly what they wanted with that follow-up. But while that's going on, there's a wall up top, and Misha gets the kill into Mind Control. Back over bottom, they're looking over. Miracle, he's sitting a little bit low, but he is tethered up. BZM, we'll see if he can get anything out of it, or if he gets played with the help of Sumail. They've got the silence with the Waning Rift, and the damage for the Astral Step. One more right click. Sumail wants a high five, but instead, he'll just give him another 1+ on that death score.
Very clutch from Sumail, kind of predicting where BZM was going to try to escape from. You know, OG is trying to this is like the pressure building up on the bottom lane, and both teams are kind of looking at it, and rightly so. So I like that the OG supports are trying to stop that.
Now the Hex, but the relocate out. Easy doesn't. Miracle and GH do escape.
Pretty early relocate. You know, Sumail is looking at it. He has a coil. He's going to check the run before. He might be in trouble here.
Dream Coil comes out into BZM, and let's see if he can get out of this one when the Dream Coil finishes, but he never gets that chance. So Sumail with another kill. He's on a killing spree.
Plus an Arcane Rune for him top. So, you know, Sumail is starting to pop off here.
They bring over Yuragi, and maybe looking to get Miracle with the help of Taiga.
Yeah, he might die here. He's gonna die here.
Hex, Earth Spike should follow it up, and that's an easy kill. Miracle kind of in his own area of the map at the moment, and that's what gets him caught. He's on the side of the OG as Sumail gets another one. He's now dominating, taking out Misha.
MC here, he might die. Or, yeah, too much damage from this Puck.
Yeah, they're going up towards top. They want to get this kill on the Mind Control while Misha goes down. So Sumail with another one. Then Taiga falls to Miracle. So you've got the relocate that was over there towards top to get that follow-up.
Yeah, and this is probably, you know, one of the big force spikes. Yeah, the big coil already.
BZM maybe in a little bit of trouble. They've got themselves the Yules, but there's the follow-up stun coming out from KuroKy. So Sumail will get yet another kill, and he's unstoppable.
They put so much pressure on their opponent.
Astral Step away. And not going to jaunt over, but they're still sending Miracle forward. Feared up on the run. Chakram hitting on a KuroKy. Goes him into the air, and they've got themselves the Aether Remnant. They've dropped down the Dream Coil. The stun comes through. That's going to land into Ammar, but they've got the figure to get the kill on a KuroKy, so they'll at least get themselves one on the side of OG. They stun up Miracle, and look at the damage just come out onto this Leshrac. Sumail's not going to be next yet. It's actually Taiga. He tries to leave, but the Aether Remnant's down, and so is the wall, but the wall is not something that OG are running into at this moment as they take out 3 on the side of Nigma.
Amazing teamfight execution from OG here. That was super clutch, and then they get the free on the waistband. I mean, they could even go Roche here. This is pretty clutch. Now it's a big moment for OG. You contest it. It's quite risky. You don't have the laundry ulti. It looks like they're gonna let it go. I think it's the right call, but it cost them a lot. This feels bad.
That's Aegis into the hands of Miracle now. And potentially, like you were saying, some aggression from Nigma if they can get this. They've got the Dream Coil, there's the vacuum. It's only Misha so far. The Astral Step, they've got the taunt. It's onto the Leshrac. They're going to look to take this Aegis out, but with that tether, with that heal, he survives. KuroKy hit by the Chakram for a second, feared up once again, and just that burst of damage coming out from OG once again. It's, wow. Runs into the Aether Remnant. Now they catch BZM, but the damage, it's just not enough yet. Here's an Earth Spike out of the Leshrac, but they still have GH. He's surviving for now. The Chakram's there. It pops the Aegis. They've dropped on the wall. Ammar timber chaining across, gets the kill on a GH. So now you no longer have the tether option. They've got the silence onto Misha. Misha trying to survive, and Sumail ends up dead. Ammar doing so much damage in this fight, especially with the help of Taiga. These Earth Spikes have been on the money, and they're still going to get a kill here onto this Darkseer, as Mind Control will run, but Ammar, he can timber chain and chase.
And that's kind of the problem. He's gonna get him to so much damage. That's the Kaya Senge, you know, coming in clutch for you. Spellamp on the level 15 plus the Kaya Senge.
Mid. They have Miracle here. They've got 3 heroes, and the Bear looking to do the damage, and he's gone.
Holy man, that damage.
Whoa!
It is so much damage between the Basher, the Mom, and the Deso.
In the Republic.
But he's getting just the Lion. Would that be worth it? If they can get Yuragi, this would be worth it.
He has no ulti.
They've got the Dream Coil. They're not following this up just yet, but there's the BKB as well as the vacuum in the wall. That's coming through, but here comes Ammar. Ammar trying to make something happen. They will go over to Sumail. He's going to go into the phase shift as well as the Illusory Orb back towards Yuragi, but BZM's trying to stay on the tail of this puck. The damage just not enough to get the kill on Yuragi just yet. They get the kill on a Miracle to take out Mind Control, and Sumail falls too. 3 heroes gone. GH trying to TP, but there's the Impetus last shot. 4 heroes out of the side of Nigma. They took that fight, and they pay for it. Nigma have kind of missed that timing that they initially wanted, and now they've kind of got to get to the next one, right? And they're going to try and do so, but with the fight up top, they may not have the chance. Sumail, he's hexed up. BZM comes in. Astro set the damage on it. It's Sumail, and he just can't survive. Here they go with a finger on a Miracle, and they'll wipe the floor with the Leshrac too. They want to go and get everybody. They look towards GH. They look towards Kuroki with the BKB pop by Mind Control. They've got the Basher, so they keep Mind Control close. And GH, well, Ammar's going to keep him even closer and get the kill and take out Mind Control. It is just, when it rains, it pours.
So it's a tough game to play right now. They do have tools to play the map. You know, they can like try to shove the waves, the side lanes, play it with the relocate and the threat of Nyx. But I think like 5-on-5 right now is just not realistic for Nigma. They just don't have the firepower. They want to end the game.
Going into the true form and looking to go, and there you found the Aether now on a Miracle. They're going to try and make the jump. They've got the silence out of a bunch with the vacuum as well as the wall. Normal punch hits on a Taiga, but it's not going to be enough as the Aeon just pops. And then finally, after it goes away, they get the gun to the line, so they'll take him out of the fight. The Hex is gone. They'll look over at Ammar. Ammar taking a lot of damage. Silence up, stunned up, killed off. Down he goes. Miracle's got himself a double kill. Now looking over the Aegis on BZM. Do they have the follow-up stun? Can they go for the rest after this? Stun over a stun, of course. They've got the lockdown. They get BZM, they'll look for more. Yuragi looking to TP out. Misha not so fortunate, at least not yet. He'll try to TP, and the stun from Miracle not in time. But that is a successful high ground defense.
Now, you know, OG smoking, they seem to know where Nigma's standing. Nothing set up already. Might be a big jump.
They're going to try and go. They've got the Astro Step as well as the Silence coming in thanks to the Ags of this Void Spirit. Jumping and going for GH. That's where the focus is. And immediately, without that IO, you need to try and run. But Miracle gets hit by the stun. A big vacuum wall coming through. They did get the kill on Miracle, but is the damage there for Nigma to try and salvage this? They've already lost 3 heroes. They're going to go for more. They'll look and find Sumail, but he goes to the phase shift, still surviving. The stun hits on a Tiger. They finally get a kill here onto the Lion. Aether Remnant doesn't land. Miracle thinking, are they going to keep coming? And they'll back off into the wall. But Miracle, he's going in. He wants to fight. So does this Bear, though. The stun comes out of the Lone Druid. Miracle's just dead. He just fought back 105 seconds on the sidelines. They do get themselves the Darkseer Mind Control as well, but he's got buyback, and that's going to be used immediately. Impetus shots through Kuroki. He's dying. He's gone. No buyback as well. GH back into the fight, but just as quickly as you got back, you're gone again. They did exactly what we just talked about. They found themselves too far out of the base. A high ground defense that looks so successful, well, why leave it?
I mean, this Bear's damage, I can't believe it's doing so much damage. It's a Leshrac feathered that has Shivas also.
Miracle did jump right onto the Bear that second time too, and you just see how strong it can be. They're going to try and defend here, but I mean, Taiga's finger power is at 7, so he's just doing so much damage. They get another kill into Mind Control, and this is looking like it's going to be all they wrote for Nigma in this first game. OG, they just got to wait for this glyph to go. They'll go after the throne, and that is it. It is OG taking game 1.
Ammar Void Spirit, it's a classic. He's very comfortable on the hero. I mean, he's shown it. He's played it today, I believe, right? In game 2. earlier today, and obviously, had a really good game against Liquid, was top 1 net worth, really high impact.
Yeah, you're going to see a top of the net worth Void Spirit because he is deathly allergic to anything lower.
Exactly.
There's that hook hitting, and maybe Ammar's in a little bit of trouble. They've got the static link. Looking like it might just be first blood. Chase is on, the right clicks are out, miss. And the shackle is there, and Ammar survives.
The miss, the downhill miss into the double shackle. Yeah, Pudge needs a little bit of time before he becomes this like beast on the lane that you can't really pressure. He needs levels in the rod.
Ooh, that hook hits. They're looking for it with the rod. Do they have the damage? The Arctic Burn, and there's the Sunstrike.
He tried to kill Misha.
Okay, it was on Misha. He tried to give him some health, throw some fire onto him, but, well, now you've lost Miracle and you trade Ammar.
This might be a double kill. Misha doesn't have the winner on, actually. He's gonna die here. Maybe he wants to die, He has no regen, no HP.
He has no mana.
Like, I think he should even die, honestly. Like, he's
does GH know this? Not kill him?
He's gonna, yeah. He's thinking about it. But honestly, it's a hard call, because if you leave him like that, he has to walk back to base or wait for the courier. It's much longer than this. And the problem is that OG supports are not the best at kind of relieving pressure, right? Nigma's kind of greedy himself, so is Wind Ranger. So there's not much OG can do right now.
Another miss on the Sunstrike, but GH survives for now. A good shackle from Misha, but where's the follow-up? Impale comes in, Kuroky in trouble. They've got themselves at least one. They are kind of funneling into the steps, but it doesn't really matter. There's no black hole. It's still just level 5 for the Enigma. They've got a lot of power going their way, especially with just how much more net worth there is on that Razor. Ammar, he might be in too far. Same with Misha. They've got this Nature's Prophet coming over. They'll land the Sprout onto Misha, wrapping it around. Miracle taking some damage. He's hit by the Aether Remnant, but here comes Sumail. Like, he's not scared to run in. Not a lot of mana left, but he still has that ult rolling. Got to be careful about this black hole, but, well, without BZM, without this Windrunner, I think Nigma are just ready to go anyway.
Because if they bring the numbers, you have to respect it, and you have to give them the ground.
Hook lands, dismembers there, the follow-up Impale. They have the damage to get the kill. Misha gone again. He just came back, and Miracle, he's only got one stack in the flesh heap, but he's starting to feel a bit of... We were talking about how much damage it blocks when we were having that conversation with the Vanguard and that interaction.
They're trying to
Sunstrike, and there's a good kill.
Okay, proven wrong. I mean, he was sitting on 500 HP. That might be a second kill. No Vendetta, Carapace is up.
Ooh. Just trying, Kuroky, you could see he's trying to find a way out. But, well, he's circled in, or really triangled in. It was 3 heroes. It's Maelstrom, Shard. I think he had Mjolnir queued up, but now he's going against that. Maybe he's listening, but he's going for the BKB. There's the hook, dismember through onto Ammar, and that's another one there for Miracle. Is this 7k lead deceiving in any way? Like, are OG still in the fray? As well, Sumail popped that old earlier. He runs down BZM. Maybe it's really not that telling. Maybe it feels like more because they ripped apart BZM as well as Misha. And Ammar just gets away.
So it's really up to the OG cores to try to navigate through the pressure, right?
Got greedy with the Vendetta as well as the Impale.
It's a nice try.
It's usually just one or the other, and then they try to go for the hook, but it ends up hitting on the Nyx Assassin. They've got the Aether Remnant. They'll drop down the Eclipse. They go to the Smite Carapace. That's a mistake here, because you're taking a lot of damage. In comes Mind Control. He's over with the Wrath of Nature being used. The Black Hole comes out. They get the kill to Kuroky, but is it going to be enough to get anything more than that? Yuragi goes down. They'll lose the Luna. Static Link. Sumail's in. He seems like the scariest guy on the map at the moment as BZM falls. Double kill for Sumail. Ammar's going to be next on the menu. One more strike. Sumail with the triple kill, and 4 heroes are dead on the side of OG. All they lose is that Nyx Assassin, and it gets even tougher for OG.
And you can see the build, right? Now the blink comes on Razor. They want to be able to connect to each other like as fast as possible so that, yeah, OG gets punished.
Looking over at Misha, they also land the hook. They've got the Winter's Curse. This sets up multiple kills for them. Looking like it's not only going to be Ammar, but it will be Misha. 2 more for the side of Nigma. 17-5. Very one-sided as...
And I mean, Nigma, they have these really deep wards, right? They have the ward like on the mid lane that we see here. They have a ward in OG's base, so they have perfect info on how OG is trying to kind of navigate through the lanes, right? And try to dodge Nigma's aggression. Nice shackle. He might live. There's going to be a hook coming in 2 seconds. Can he hit it? He probably can. He can't. But he's going to die.
Still going to die anyway. Yeah, Plasma Field comes out, and Tiger blinking in. They go to the Eclipse right away with the BKB being popped here by Sumail.
Okay.
Maybe not the move they were looking for, because that gives up Ammar, and the rest of the team just backed away.
Have no damage to fight into Nigma. They're so beefy.
And those timings miss.
Yeah, it's. I mean, they're playing too far behind right now. They just need to tank it.
BZM dying again. Sumail's got yet another kill. It feels like they're just feeding away kill after kill. They'll go into the high ground for this tier 3. Black Hole's back up, but you now need to kind of wait for this BKB for the Luna, so it's really a difficult timing. It did line up for a moment. If they didn't use the BKB on the Luna, they get the kill to KuroKy. That's damage from Ammar, and maybe something that can help them defend this high ground. There's a lot of treants just wailing away at the racks, so it does make it a little bit difficult.
He is so big right now. He's got the axe too. He is living the life. Like Miracle is enjoying his life right now.
Misha may not be. He throws a shackle out, and they've got the tornado coming through with the BKB being popped by Sumail. Well, look at that. They've already got Misha. They have this Nature's Prophet just able to do the damage to get the finishing blow in, and that is without him here. He's throwing that Wrath of Nature, and just that little bit of a pop that makes him explode. They do quite a bit of damage and are very survivable, and as you can see, spammy as well. It's very annoying.
Usually it is inefficient and it feels bad. Okay,
there's the shard. Is it going to do anything here? They'll look for the shackle. It's not going to land. And, well, behind them is apparently going to be Sumail. He goes in. He just survives. But the Sunstrike, oh, still not on the mark either.
What a hook from Miracle. That was really important because they need this Aegis, right? Like, you see how quickly Sumail can die. So, I mean, he's actually at threat of dying without the Aegis. And they need the Aegis for him to kind of frontline with his body so that the treants can also keep pushing. And I mean, usually these sequences feel quite bad for a team that pushes so inefficiently, but since the entire OG squad is stuck in the base, BZM.
They're going to go for BZM. He's trying to survive. That hook is on the money. They don't have buyback available on the Invoker. Ammar now on the run. He only has about 30% of his health left. Shackle doesn't connect again, and they've got the heal for Sumail once more. He's got a minute 30 left on that Aegis, and, well, the lifespan on these racks are expired, and it looks like they're both going to drop. Thinking about potentially moving forward with the smoke. I'm not sure. It looked like Nigma caught a glimpse of it very quickly. Ammar is in. He's looking, but there's the ulti coming in. The dismember's there, but not enough damage yet to kill off Ammar. They're still trying to chase, and they've got Miracle going forward with the blink as well as the hook. They'll take it to Ammar and get the kill there, and he's also got no buyback.
Invoker is up, they smoke up, they're going to try to go for the base defense. They need a shackled shot, something clutch, you know.
Trying to go around the bend and get themselves GH, but unfortunately Misha now caught. Static Link gets there, Black Hole comes out, immediately stopped. They'll try to follow it up with the Cataclysm, but it's not going to do any damage. It doesn't land. OG on their last legs as Yuragi trying to run, and they'll just call GG. This game is over and the series is split. Nigma, they force OG to bend to their will in this one.